No, my mom is a fabulous storyteller. And she's created this character for herself that I'm hoping, as they're coming up on retirement soon, um, I'm hoping she'll kind of develop this ministry. I feel like it's going to be a ministry that God's given her, and I kind of wanted to share that with you.
Well, something that started for me at Bellflower that I never thought in my wildest dreams is that I would be teaching kids. But that's where it started. I can still remember being so nervous about that first grade Sunday school class I had with little Johnny Pyburn correcting me when I make mistakes because I never heard these Bible stories before. I was one of them trying to learn them and remember them, and but I mean, I still can remember those times and being so nervous with that little group of kids. But, I went on and God had a plan for my life. And I went to work after Brandy got a little bit older. And I was an assistant, teacher assistant at a little private preschool and elementary school, actually, and did that. And then I left there and I went and I worked at a bookstore out at Cal State Long Beach for their bookstore. Met up with a student there, a man that I saw once and never saw again because I was selling class rings. And he said, "What are you doing here doing this? Why don't you go back to school? And, you need to do that." I said, "I never really liked school." He goes, "You feel different about it now. You need to do that." Well, he just was the one God used to put a bug in my ear. And I just started thinking, you know what? Why don't I? And I thought there's nothing I enjoy more than teaching kids. And so I went and I got my certificate. It took me a couple of years because I only took a couple of classes at a time. Got my certificate in early childhood education. Started teaching. Long story made short, of course, when you're teaching little kids, you realize, storytelling's huge in teaching them. Reading. I read the stories. I really don't tell the stories, but I read the stories, and of course, being the ham I embellish everything. So when I see I've got them, like I'm teaching preschool now, I've been at the same place teaching preschool. This will be my 9th year, September 12th. School starts again, and I love it. When I see that I've got them hooked, I just milk it for all it's worth. And like Randy said, I started realizing that this is a gift. Not everybody has it that can hold kids 3 to 5 years old's attention for some minutes, telling a story. So I feel that the Lord has shown me that some things that He wants me to do. I have a basket at home. It's my story basket. I'm writing things down, things that the Lord shows me, and really seeking exactly when and where He would like that to start for me.
And what
Grandma Hummingbird. Maybe Nana Hummingbird, because my grandkids call me Nana. I'm not sure. But I love hummingbirds, and they're just like such cute little things kids love so much. And hopefully all of those babies love their nanas and their grandmas.
Yeah, and some of them don't have nanas and grandmas.
That's true.
You could be that example to them.
That's true.
So I'm actually pretty excited about that. So, yeah. Um, I'm her biggest fan.
Yes, she is, and I love her for it.
So, let's see. Is there anything you want to share about yourself that's gone on betwixt and between, and maybe you feel led to say?
No, that's probably the most exciting thing is actually being, at a late age, starting back to school and realizing that you have something in your life that the Lord wants to use that's so meaningful. These little ones are just starting. Talk about the moist clay, that's what they are. Huge responsibility and a huge blessing. And that's probably, because it looks like this could be my last year of teaching, it's time for us to start getting ready to retire. So I'm feeling a real um, oh gosh, emotional about the whole school year starting, thinking this could be the last year. But I can't really think of anything more than that because it's been such a huge part, And of course, being Nana Hummingbird to 9 of my own grandchildren and 2 great-grandchildren now, that's a pretty big deal. Pretty big deal, right?
So, I don't know how she's gonna feel about this. But is there any way you could sing some part of I've Never Seen the Righteous Forsaken?
No.
Mom!